Assalamualaikum ni naa leen di ñëpp seen tur ak seen sant comme ni ma ko daan waxee rek man la Fatoumatta Koka ci Elite Media maa ñëwoon rek ak suñu show bi di penc mi show ma amaat fii nag tey nag suma benn guest ma invite na moom ci entertainment la day yëngu bu baax mu nekk koo xam ne he is very active in it ma ne xaaral ma oo ko tey interview ko because gis naa li moo def ci si dëkk bi moom nag moom affaire am bi dafaa nekk loo xam ne it's mixture of English bi ak Wolof bi parce que ku bari affaire la he's a comedian and dafa mën a entertain nit ñi and he's good at what he does so xaaral ma invite ko mu ñëw toog moom mooy Danny Constant.
What are you doing? No, just turn it down. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Now, this is Gambia. This is Africa, right? Who remembers Azonto? Oh, anyone remembers Azonto? Look at it, yeah.
Promise me you were not going to embarrass me.
Now, so we get to do the Azonto party. Now, play that one more time. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not the way it is. Stop. Now, there's a new one called, no. Before Azonto, there was Tikiri. That one is the one. Play that one more time. Play from the top again, one more again. Listen, you are beautiful. Baby from my, look, just, okay. Give me one more.
Yeah, but do you know I have not been so long. I don't know these dances. You cannot embarrass me like that.
I'm not doing that.
You promise me.
I'm not promising you anything. Every man promised to fail, to promise to fail that he promised. Play me that one more time. Stop. You're not doing it right. Maybe Shocky, you can do it that one right. Give me Shocky Babu. That one, you go down and you come up. I'll give you the simple move. Play me Babi again one more time. Come, let's do this. People are waiting. Put your hands together. At least that one should keep. At least that one's better. Now, let's come to Gambia. That one was Nigeria. Let's do Gambia now. The Jola dance. We're going to Babi to Jola dance. You know Jola dance? You are tired, sorry. Tukuro. Why Tukuro? Yes. I saw them. Even when they are doing milk on the roadside begging for points, they do that for entertainment. Now, give me one more time. Let's do the Manika. Did I say Manika? Yes. Okay, cut that, appreciate it. Now, this is the real love. Not the real love. Yes, that's the latest one. Seriously, if you do that one, tomorrow I'm marrying you. Next day, we're in the Caribbean on honeymoon. Even though it's going to be in the day, but it's still going to be honeymoon. I hope the moon is not out though. Anyway, let's do this. Roll up, Bobby, put on. Hey, don't do that again. Let's go. Hey, how do you even do? Wait. Let me think about this move. How do you even do it? Yes, let's go. I remember. Let's go. Play the tune. Alright, a round of applause. She's beating me to my own moves. Ladies and gentlemen, now.
Okay. Danny, welcome to my show. I was looking forward to this one.
Okay, yes, your show.
Your show? Yeah, it's my show. It's not your show. So it's my turn to grill you, not your turn to grill me.
I can't wait.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
can't wait.
Anyway, nice to have you on the Benjamin show. It's going to be a mixture of Wolof and English. Because
Low parek.
Danga gom sa bopa nak way tay yef ci dina tanga ci yow nak.
You know, I've been waiting for this, so I can't wait. So bring it on. What do you have?
Why were you waiting for this?
Well, I feel it's not like I've never been interviewed, but I feel like
who have interviewed you before?
It's like
what
like
do you
I
mean?
said,
It's like I've never been.
No, people have actually tried. There was a
what?
lady that came from GRTS, and she asked me a couple of questions which I felt were not relevant.
No, but that's the essence of being interviewed. People ask you questions and they expect, that's what the fans want to hear.
No, but it wasn't anything that fans wanted to hear.
What do you mean? I'm sure she would ask you questions that are really of importance.
She you know, the funny thing, she wrote her questions and she couldn't even read her own questions. Now, how do you expect me to feel about answering questions that you wrote and you can't even read?
You see?
Exactly.
So, dama fa na show bi dang fe ñew tok fi jaay ma fi dang man dafay dem say wax. Bilaay di nga xam ne li penc bi show la. Kon li ma day wax rek suñ penc bi show bi nak comme ni ma leen ko waxee woon rek dañ laa fi am tey moom nag mu ne moom ku ko interview moom mooy end up sax yow interview la loolu lañ bëgg a gis ne Danny loolu la maa def. Okay, Danny, who is Danny Constant? Tell us who Danny is.
Okay, who is Danny Constant? It's a little diverse also. Now, Danny Constant is pretty much my stage name, and that's the name which everybody knows. And so Danny Constant is me in media, and it's something that I did not even get to study, apart from just the fact that I studied performing arts. But originally I'm an architect. And architecture is, I have a postgraduate and degree.
We're from Gambia or from
where? No, from South Africa.
South Africa.
So
okay.
now the amazing thing is, it gets to a certain point where you wanted to do something, but you couldn't because your parents wanted you to,
do something else.
Yes, and at the end of the day, you just. After you've gained your freedom, you just venture into it with all your strength, and that's exactly what I'm doing when it comes to media and entertainment in general. So I'm actually a Christian, and I have 2 sisters and 1 brother, and so Danny Constant is a very reserved person, I must say. And a lot of people actually think I'm that outspoken.
Excuse me?
Yes, I'm very reserved.
Okay. Interview talk.
So very reserved, and in a sense that what people see is entertainment. So if you want to know who I am, then you have to get off the entertainment zone to meet me on a personal day-to-day level.
And that's exactly what I'm doing right now.
So, but this is still entertainment, boo boo.
How?
So this is what I'm gonna give you.
How? Because you're here to give me entertainment, and I want to show people who the real Danny Constant is.
Okay.
So give me the real Danny Constant, and I'll bring you back to entertainment. Like I said, it's my show.
Yes. So just still in the introduction part of what I do, and it's pretty much of everything based in entertainment wise, from a stage and which is stage act. So from stage acting to dance choreography to music and songwriting and that sort of thing. When it comes to also fashion, there was a point in time when I was into fashion.
Yeah.
Which was actually something I did not want to do, but the friend I had at the time I was like, oh yeah, you could try this, why not just, and then I ventured
like being
into,
a model.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm currently not just a fashion model. I'm into print and commercial.
Hey, jack of all trade.
And I feel, and now speaking of jack of all trade, a lot of people feel being a jack of all trade, you can't be a master of all of them.
So you are a master of all.
Yes, I believe I can be. No. Why? Because it's true. It's actually true. You get to a certain point where you can master all of your craft based on what's your vision. Now, if I am aiming to be at Hollywood, if Hollywood is my target, you need to be a master at all of these things.
Yeah.
So you can't just say, I'm going to, if you're going to be a musician, you need to be at the peak of your music skill. If you're going to be a presenter, you need to be you need to study hard. You need to have information at your fingertips. You need to know what's trending, what's happening. It's the same thing with dance. What are the latest dance moves?
You know what? As much as you annoy me, and you annoy the whole Gambia, what kills me is you make sense sometimes. You make sense.
I make sense all the time. Right? You see the beauty of it.
And the funny part is, I went to lunch today with my daughter with somebody, and that person spoke highly of you. Said, "Oh, have you ever seen Danny perform on stage, theater?" And I was like, "Oh God, he's good at that too." I was so angry. I said, he's so annoying. So how come he's good at anything that he lays his fingers on? Yeah. How come? I think is it to do with confidence too? Because you're very confident in whatever you do, and that's very important. No,
confident.
That's what I see.
I wouldn't say it's confident. I'll say it's just.
Don't make a mistake. Being confident, the way I mean by this confidence, it's actually a compliment for you, because I'm not talking about you being big-headed or confident. Like, I mean, when you're doing something, if you don't put if you are not very confident, I mean, you can't really do it. You can't be jack of that all trade that we're talking about, and you cannot. Honestly, you cannot be a master to everything that you do.
Sure.
If you're not confident.
Yes, but I feel at the end of the day, it's about your vision.
How about lalaki mo olof?
Yeah, the highlight yang ijewa down there.
Do you like fancy yo? Then you make it show me. I'm not even you know.
Okay, I don't think it's confidence in a sense. I think it's man vision one. You know, it's you need to have a goal. You need to have a picture that you're aiming at. I mean, it's like a painting. It's like a design. Now there's some way that you start, and it's a finished product. Now, what are the things? What are the elements? What are the ingredients to finish that painting? Now, those are the things that you need to find out. And when you find that out, then you begin to paint. And it takes time. It takes creativity. It's a skill. It's an art. It's imagination to be able to complete that picture. When the picture is even complete, now how do you present that to the world? And it's also getting to wow the people. Now, that's where I take my time.
You take your time.
Yeah, that's why I take my time, because
okay, you see. Ngeen baalal ma de bii mooy de real Danny nag bu nit ñi xamul Danny bu ñëpp xam mooy dafa opal waaye kii mooy de real Danny. Okay.
So one thing is I read a lot.
You read a lot.
I take my time to make research. As much as I might be joking with people, but some of the little things they say is what I take into consideration. Now, the fact is, you get
okay, I'll put a pause to that, and then we'll take a little break, show a little clip about you, and then we'll come back to it. This is very interesting.
Okay.
And then you just break it down to okay. Before you xam nga like ngeen baalal ma foog ma parce que Danny ku ko am si studio rek da ree before ñu jëlee break dafa wax ne moom dafa lii naka where did we stop?
Yeah, wait, I take my time to.
You take your time?
Yes, I read a lot.
You don't take your time.
Yeah, I do take my time.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, you know, the fact is, I believe patience is a virtue, and the fact that you are patient in everything you do is one good thing, and it helps you build up your character as a person, because there are a lot of things that you always have to add up. There's some things that you need to look at the way people react to some of your behaviors, and then probably if it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing, you have to change. So it's the same thing with work. Now, when you're working, also you should see what is necessary, where your growth is, and from that point get to build on that. If not, if there's a little switch to it, then you can actually change, and then a lot of things happen to that part also. So when I say I take my time, is because in entertainment it's a lot of study, it's a lot of research, it's a lot of finding out, and there's a lot of depth to some of these things. Now, how do you bring the best to people? How do you bring the best out of people? Now, you need to research. You need to find out from the best, the people that are actually doing it. Now, how do you do it? What exactly do you put? What are the pieces that you put together in order for people to be wowed by your craft?
Yeah, because I have been to a lot of events, and I have seen people act, and I've seen people they do a lot of stuff in terms of entertainment. And I know that when it comes to being a comedian, it is very rare in Gambia for people to laugh at jokes. And you are one of the top. Like, people will laugh at your jokes, and then even they see you on stage and they just laugh. So what is the secret? What is behind it? I mean, why do people find Danny Constant very entertaining and very, you know?
Now, usually, the funny thing is a lot of people that make jokes make unrealistic jokes.
Yeah.
What I would say, you know, they use very crazy situations and try to bring fun out of it. But sometimes, even using yourself as a joke is fun.
Yeah.
You know, like for instance, when I talk about how skinny I am, and how, like, for instance, if I tell you how my tummy was killing me last night, you wouldn't help but just laugh. And how I was crawling on the floor, and you know, it's...
And actually, you're skinny, and I know I'm fat. Because you always say that. You always say, fat mama. Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, what makes the fun is just this little things. Now, for example, Chris Rock at the Oscars 2016. You know, he started out the show talking about how the Oscars is so white, because it was trending on social media, hashtag Oscars so white. So, and he even talked about the fact that if they had to nominate host for the Oscar, he would even part of it. So now you take what's relevant, what's trending, what is everyone talking about,
Right, yeah.
and bring it out to the people, and that's fun because they can relate also. And then you just leave with the moment. It's always about what's happening, what can people benefit. You know, what's this crazy thing. And currently now, one of the crazy thing is on Facebook. It's about this this Turkish guy that's beating some little kid.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you talk about that, and then you make a little joke out of that. Everybody just go gaga, and you know, just laugh about it. You know, how this guy is sentenced to 45 years in prison, and how he's also going to get his ass whooped on, you know, in the prison, and they'll be maltreating him. So it's putting all these pieces together. And that's just the beauty of it.
Okay. Yeah. I know that a lot of people say they know Danny Constant, but they don't really know Danny Constant, because a lot of people haven't even actually met you. But it's like everybody knows Danny.
I know.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I have met someone who said they know you, and you were you was in that event that day. And if you really know Danny, and Danny is at that event, obviously you should show me the key Danny.
Yeah.
Why you want to believe ne kon hamulo won Danny? Because I think it's because they hear you on the radio. You work at a radio station, right? Yeah. So
the radio part. Just to clarify that, I do 2 shows on Afro Radio. In the morning, I do the Jam and Yellam show. That's from 9 a.m. to 11:20 from Mondays through Thursday.
So you are
and
using my
Saturday.
show to advertise your show.
No, but no.
Why bring the time?
Because you just run
Why bring it out?
And the Chill Zone too. I do the Chill Zone. That's the afternoon show where it's pretty much of a free talk show. It's the afternoon chills for almost about 2 hours, 2 to 4, as Mondays and Wednesdays. And the thing is also, people can actually go online and listen to it, because after the show I usually just upload the interviews, and for people to be relevant, to also be up to date with the show and what's happening in Gambia, because I mean every week stuff is going on, and then we just upload it for them. Now, radio is powerful. Radio is it's a very sensitive tool in which people actually a lot of people undermine, and actually getting to be on the radio has added and has taught me a lot of things, because you get to relate to people. So the power of radio. Okay, dama gym nak. Dama gym nak. Manam comme nu ma doon waxee rek, radio ñu bari dañ ko dee undermine. I hope I can do the whole mixture and stuff, because what I is suba Besboneka is actually a blessing, and to put a smile on people's face. Nobody didn't how can I say it? A lot of people take that for granted, because kuneka am problem, kuneka am stress ami why. So what I talk radio Besboneka hanga yang lin relo hanga dilen.
What Danny, you see all of this at a meeting. Later, I'm going to Danny Bandika.
Okay.
su boobaa dañ laa mën a baal ku bu la olof léegi dati bari fu jógee
olof ma ko jànga nag and dafa la jël temps nag so suma français bi sax moo gën a baax suma anglais
bàyyi loolu you speak French too?
Yeah, my French is better than my English. Okay, comme lu ma ko doon waxee rek.
ma ne la ban dëkk nga jógee.
Okay, man half Gambian la. And half Gambian la, half Cameroonian, half South African.
déedéet mënoo nekk half yooyu.
half di.
déedéet half.
Okay, man fan laa juddoo daal.
déedéet half boo ko boolee full la. waaw so koota Cameroon nga koota.
déedéet ndax how ma naka la ko
ok nañ ko def mu baax rek waxaale
la
am nga Cameroon ci yow am nga lan Gambia am nga lanati
South African
ci yow ok kañ nga ñëw Gambia
dañ ci kono ñëw in 99 waaw balaa suma gars yi doo di dem di ñëwaat ana suma comme how lu ko lay waxee rek suma guy then religious stuff like my parents are very religious
okay
suma guy
I know your
they're missionaries and stuff
really
yeah
and you're like this
well, how am I am very holy no ñu bari man dama over julli de billahi
okay hala foofu ñu miss ko be after ma ñëwaat fa li ma bëgg a wax mooy I know yow sa guy front way lañu yow back way nga ñu
non waaye xam nga ñoom
yow la back way nga ñu
non man xay du loolu sax du fi back way sax waaye ñoom dañ ma bëgg a yóbbu ma des fii ak yooyu noonu because at the end of the day so if your parents get to travel all the time ak yooyu noonu then I want to make up your mind okay so if you get to a certain point like what do you want to do it's no more about your parents so you're also taking you also worry if you think that it's better for you to just stay here and at least man Gambia la man depuis suma time yi how much my guys are from Nigeria ak yooyu ñoom dañ naan nekk di tukki fii ak
Gambia nga xam nga bëgg a ñëw yow depuis 1999 nga nekk fii ba léegi sa olof bi setul
déedéet waaye suma olof bi set na di
def set na ni
waaw
ahankay waaw dëgg la
non suma soosee baa nga set nag
déedéet man xam nga ne dégguma soose moo tax nga
non waaye soo andee soose léegi rek may reex ko
anyway Dani nañ dugga nag feena
waaw
fi maa dugga si mooy lu tax mën naa fàttali ko benn time ne am na article bi mu bindoon about yow feena ñu ne yow yaay one of the most annoying person in Gambia
why I think when
you remember that article
waaw fàttaliku na you know now if you use annoying now is annoying in a negative sense or annoying in a positive sense?
That's that's
like so man how much fun and based no because I wouldn't say I wouldn't brag about the work I do, but I feel if there was anyone else that was doing the job I do, then I was like, okay, fine, maybe it's because I'm not good enough. But I mean, in every joke, there's a little bit of truth, I must say. So if you find me annoying, then what not talk, say that small about okay, like maybe I'm talking too much, maybe there's some little things that I overdo, and but then things sometimes. and then I work on that.
Crazy. You do overdo things sometimes.
No, but crazy is good.
Who told you?
Crazy is good.
In what sense?
I feel normal people are boring. If you're a normal person, you wake up in the morning, you go to work, you eat, you come back to work, and you sleep, and you wake up the next morning.
So what do you call me, crazy or boring?
No, but you were good, Jesus. Ah, girl, look at that. Oh my gosh, she's even blushing. But you need to add a little spice to your life.
Yes.
The regular normal thing is, everybody does that. Now, what makes you different is what someone will use as critic on you. And I feel that what makes me different is what people are actually using as critic. Are using to probably criticize me or to feel that, okay, man, maybe I'm not doing it right. We're in an age where a lot of things are different. We're in an age where bari dang ko wara defé like you need to get out from your comfort zone if you want to stand out. So
you stand out nga bem doy fi ci Gambia lool mo ko dama.
Légui man wara bay ma gina ma balance ndega bi.
Nga bayi ñan ci dëkk bi dem fa.
Waaw.
Ñi kan lañu am bon ñan lañu am ñu entertain.
Man ne. Te ñu ne man na overstay.
Da nga overstay li. Légui ba paré li doon na in terms of jigen dañu wone Dani he's a player. Ba paré amna benn bo xamné nga baaral ma de man reality show lañu nekk. Amna benn bo xamné waxon nañ ne Dani Constant mom da fi nekk di nekk xalé yi nga xamné dañ joggé like Europe fini pour dafa bëgg cake pour génn ci dëkk bi. How true is that?
My small book on Kate, Gambia. How did I come here? I mean, what I didn't come to. I know my back already. I do got in your hits. You know, Saturday my yacht. Holland.
But I'm the Kate.
Yeah, I mean, so if I want to leave at a certain point of time, I can't leave.
Okay.
I was like, so it's a matter of just getting the right documentation and then right. So everybody's you want like maybe like a book kite them Europe, you know. Well,
because in the past you had a better relationship on it.
Well, yeah.
Because the girls happen to believe that day.
Well, at the end of the day, everyone is bound to believe whatever they want to believe, you know. And as a person in the media, there's always going to be that. I mean, if you were in a relationship with someone and you are someone that everybody looks up to, everybody then they think, okay, yo, like they only associate, they only associate you with bad things. But there's also a good part of it. I mean, right now, what I feel is I can't be with everyone. I can't be with anyone that is not going to positively help me. And I can't be with someone that at the end of the day not go by and then I get someone else and then it doesn't make sense.
So you're not a player?
No.
You wouldn't call yourself a player?
No.
Are you just saying that because
No. I wouldn't call myself a player because I feel I am a role model to a lot of young people. I am one person.
Why? I'm gonna chase now.
No. I'm not. One of my chase, but I'm a sweet talker. No, for that I'll say, if the sweet talk ladies make you feel good, that's my passion. Come on, I sit on the radio, baby. I play those nice romance songs, those baby making songs. But in order for a lady to feel comfortable, you need to know what she likes, what ticks, where's the switch. And every lady has a switch. It's just about you as a man finding that spot. And I can easily find it.
So you're going to show people romance. You're going to show people new
I could be a love doctor too. But
segment boy you talk the love doctor.
No, but
anyway, I know that you do interviews.
Yes.
You work as a presenter, right? Well, in terms of presenting, where do you see yourself going from
now? Okay.
Because I think when one person is doing too many stuff, it confuses people.
I know.
And
that's right.
I think that's
why when they ask me, you're learning at
wow, you as someone very annoying because they think you're all over the place. You're everywhere.
No, but currently, I feel the world in which we live in right now, you can't be doing one thing. In Africa, you can't just be saying, okay, if you're going to be a mechanic, you can't just be a mechanic.
Because guy need to interest na. Yeah, so saying I do a fee. Well,
it's show business.
It's good. I'm just telling you what's happening.
It's show business. And in show business, if you're able to understand the whole market. Now, it's not about it's not about being in everything. It's about just being at the top and being able to control everything. You don't necessarily have to be in everything. You just have to be at the top, and everything comes to you. And that's just that's the big. And when it comes to you, you know how to work with it. You know how to handle all the situations. Now you know how to be a show coordinator. You know how to host an event. You know how to DJ. You know No,
but I think sometimes you have to refuse. Sometimes because show just exceptional. You came to my show and we thought that okay, it was getting a bit boring. Where is Danny? Where is, because you happen to be there. It's always Danny, not Balen Danny mu egg. You know, you did us a favor and then you went on stage. But freedom of it talk tay, nekkut pull that side. Man fi talk pour wax lu nga xamne lu real la about you. Dama feel ne even though man bobu time bobu I really needed you. But dafa am fo xamne dang de wara muna bañ tam because lolu motax nit ñangi japp ne you are everywhere and you are doing everything. And too much of everything is not good sometimes. Yeah. Understand nga? So am na yeneen tam dang de wara refuse because comme mel ni ñu ci society bi nu mel rek nit ñi nga gis kenn nit ñi ne he ki mo mu ci lu nekka. Sometimes it's not good and sometimes it's good.
Okay. I'm not for it, but I feel in show, like, I'm going to use show business as the main point because the do they like they go with you and for people to be on your issue, you have to stay relevant. Understand? So if you get to a point where then they find some beer. And that's why so talk is on social media, like celebrities. Fuck me that. It has to be either they will cause a problem here. So no. I don't see myself, but I think you have to stay relevant. If you want to make it, you have to stay relevant.
Why would you see yourself as a celebrity? Why did I say that? And it's like it's a weakness. I touched that because they were funny. You call someone a celebrity in Gambia and they refuse the title. I refuse the title. Man bete dama la laaj from the beginning. Who is Danny Constant? Why moy lima wax rek yang si yu bare ba mënuma xam si ban la pin la ki moy Danny.
Dude, yo, so like at the end of the day, man, like I introduce myself as an entertainer.
Okay.
And so entertainer in the sense man see entertainment you know for my do it like my mama. And I can fit in any post when it comes to entertainment and also media. Like you're a media consultant and I've spent a lot of years perfecting it, the digital time to it. Because nobody didn't understand the effort that you put into it, the sacrifice. Nobody didn't think you need by this time, comes from out at you know, boy, you tell me, don't want to make a millionaire, boy, don't want to make a double motor.
In reality, yes.
I know, but why I'm feeling in Gambia, it's pretty much just a stepping stone. It's for how to build Sabopa. And you build a foundation, you get a fan base.
Why then what am Halis Lady? Because I see you in a lot of events.
Well, Halis, like money makes money.
Okay.
Like this is not how I was dressed last year. Understand? So funga spend on yourself. Funga upgrade. Understand? So in other you need to pay for your sites. You know, if you want to get more fans, like you need to get your video work out there, your audio work. You need to get it updated. You know, so
okay. Dama nga defal ma li la la fay ngene lolu rek mo def ko fa sa cash power bi
okay. No, well, man, because man, I'm a video artist. I do documentary. I mean, I do voiceovers.
You touch everything. But it's good. Wow. No, but it's good. You stick to one thing, and you have the lila and then lila.
No, what? So I stick to one thing.
Stick to one or two things.
No, but entertainment is one thing. Entertainment is one freaking thing. What's that?
Yang wait up.
Did the man away like why? No. The man away like bilahi. The man overway, sir. Why the man told them about?
Well,
hey, you're by my way. You were passing on stage, but no. Lule Ferrek, more left there.
Louis Halis rek.
Wow.
Okay. Anyway, so she shows in a nekani yima like this me recently. Yep, they're paying.
Wow. Ding la day fay. Why dafa am ñeneen tamit da nga waru ne na sëñ bi balal ñu rek ngir Yàlla. Xaalis bi bari wut. Bi mo nak ñoo jappalé rek té.
Because man dama la ko def sax anyway.
No, I feel see it adds up into your humanity because like I said, life is not all about the money. So it comes to a certain point where Domi Adam and then Sohanante, you know, and it gets to the point where I never know what tomorrow is gonna what tomorrow is gonna be like. So I'm not in maybe or now I saw her so we just help each other.
Okay, bala ñu intro bi xam naa ne dañ dee wax tamit ne Danny Constant amul xarit ñu Danny amul xarit doo mun a taxaw nga ne kii mooy dara xarit yi Danny parce que ñu ne dafa xóot óoluwul kenn. Is that true?
Yeah, I think so. No,
it is normal.
Yeah, and nako du ne óoluwuma kenn tamit dafa nekk si loo jaar ak sa gis-gis, you know, and as a human being, if you've been through a lot, then they halate you, you know, and that's the part. And in that sense, we're not perfect as human beings, and sometimes certain things that we might have done, but if you wish you could have, I mean, you wish you could actually erase that, but I mean, it's done. Why? Haritamit it is a strong word, and harit lo hawantine like it's going to be, the person is going to be there for you. You're going to be. It's a vice versa thing, and it's reciprocal. And if you have one person, if you end up finding yourself just being one-sided, I go to harit, you know. So you have to find your own path, and like you know. But I feel I will someday meet someone that will get, you know, that I'll stick to, and ko habanteni ko na ma understand ko okay di actually CD la neka te na ko nga na ko dimbale ma si ak you know maybe na neka suma jabar nobody know nga ñu bari ñu wax ne man tubab lay tek waaw am na benn mère sax mu ne daf ma seet mu ne doom waaye yow ku weex rek wallaahi ku weex rek waaw daf ma seet
daf ma seetal nga war a
daf ma seetal sorry maa ngi jàng benn tey waaye wax na su doon soose
man xam nga dégg ma soto
wallaahi
so is Danny Constant working on a project right now?
On a project,
are we expecting to see something?
Apart from the fact that I am upgrading, I'm actually upgrading my work. I'm actually venturing pretty much outside now because I feel I need competition.
You haven't got any?
I don't think I don't find any.
Did you also overconfident?
Do overconfident, but what I feel is, in entertainment, I feel literally what the drive that keeps you going. It has to be it's competition. Someone has to do what you do at your level to be able to make you want to climb to another level. Why? I'm not bragging about it. But I feel the Kisa maybe more halaje if they had the same thing when it's like yo no be next time so do my definitely by my definitely but small extent do my def last year do my def year before last Monaco def can do what me okay do sangam maybe I know you know but you need that to grow and I feel like man I'm in Gambia and I'm in a certain point where I need to grow. I can't be in that same circle. I can't be that same. So right now, my plan is venturing out, pretty much maybe Dakar, in Miami, but in
so that's why I said, are you working on a project?
Yes. I want to start the dance factory.
What is the dance factory?
The dance factory is like, yo, I love dancing. Like
you dance too? Jeez. Sure, bi xam naa ne kii la ñuy jógee parce que daanaka moom gisuma lu defatul jekkal yi.
Right, dancing is something I've been doing since I was a kid, and I feel in Africa, in Gambia, nobody didn't do rus.
So you got moves?
Nobody didn't do rus.
I'm asking, you have moves?
Well, yeah, I dance everywhere, anywhere. Man, so much things at traffic light. Ngane dani feature. Ngane take me na feature.
Why legi dani feature?
But there's no music, baby.
You don't need music. If you can dance, you don't need music.
What do you want me to do?
All right, music.
Malo, ni malo, na. I need fast.
Di
my fast, di.
Wow. Someone feja bi yeb la.
De my fast bi my fej bes bi.
Mo gene.
Wa mo
yo kera sa ñu la jema tal film bi. Fecha bobu do naka la sa. Bu wali seka bi. Convoy. Anyway, Dani, ban moom xamatuma sax lu ma wax fu nekk nii fu ma la laal rek nga ñëwee fa nag te waxoon nga ma ko nga ne interview bi dina métti lool.
I know.
Anyway, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, and I'm really grateful, having you on the show, and I'm sure we'll be meeting, again, because tamit pour wax dëgg rek ku ñàkk ak ñaan nga nag fii ku fi amati show rek suñu ne Dani rek gis naa danga si dee bokka wala ñu fay la oo fay la xam naa danga si dee bokka, which is really good. And I think comme li nga wax tam you need a competition waxuma ne amuloo competition because gis naa fi yeneen comedians they do different things suñu mënoon am tamit ko xam ne ku mel ni comme li nga wax rek daf laa gën a doole rek gën laa demal rek but you've been great. I love everything that you do. The only thing I don't love about you is Mr. I'm everywhere. You need to change that bit.
Nah, what dara? Mas wame jabar like dama talk here.
You shouldn't be about jabar because so go many feeling hard. You roll on my house husband. Anyway, come lu on rek si ne su fekkee wax nañ fi loo xam ne waruñ ko fay wax rek ngeen jégal ñu bàyyi bu fekkee wax nañ fi tamit luñ fi war a waxtaan ñu jëlee si dara jàngee si dara wax naa ne pinc bi lu nekk la ñoo laal lu nekk la ñoo wax kon nag kii ma woon Dani Constant ñu bàyyi ba beneen yoon dig naa leen dajewaat fii nii jërëjëf. Boy, you're good, whether they like it or not.
Watching Elite Entertainment on the Penchami show, well, you can actually catch them every time. This actually is one of the coolest shows upcoming. Well, my name is Dani Constant, and the amazing Fatima Dakoka is actually going to be wowing you, so don't go nowhere.
Dole,